Okay, when you have a model and you want to select some polygons of that to create yeah, a specify different material to that, first you can use magic wand tool. This is a magic wand. The selection size is tiny. It means it's selected a polygon. For example, in this, you can choose different polygon surfaces depend on the edges from this lead. Okay, let's select that and then just click. Now, as you can see, it select that polygon, that surface of polygon of this lead. And then you can create a different material to that, or holding shift to add. Holding shift. Nice. And then you can come here and select subtract from selection. Deselect it. And then you can create this different material for that. For example, click and drag on it. As you can see, we give a different material to that. If you go to the selection to select on a scene to deselect everything, then if you come back and click and drag material to this part, it gives to other part of that. Interesting. Or you can again click and drag on this. It's remember the selection. Nice. Soft plastic is actually subsurface scattering, SSS material that you can use in your project. It's nice with the different settings here. And that's it. That's all about the magic wand tool. The selection size, if you increase it to large number, it select a similar faces, similar object like that. If you have a big scene, if you want to, you can activate that. So the tiny is nice in this. So that, or for example, you can select this surface of the polygon if you want. You have to be careful about that. You are in a new selection mode. Then you can select this part and you can assign a different material to that. Make sure you are in a select tool, deselect everything, select on a scene, click on a scene and empty space to deselect everything. It's very important to using other tools. Another interesting tool is sampler. It's very interesting. For example, I assign a different material that has a texture. For example, it's this, as you can see, not important. Just as you can see, this is a material. Material means color, textures, displacement, normal map, patterns, everything together create material. So we have two tools, material picker or color picker. Just a color. Material picker. It's very simple. Click it to select it and it's selected. And as you can see, define it here. And then you can, with holding shift, as you can see, look at the mouse shape. This is an picker, holding shift. This is an applier. You clicked, pick this material, then holding shift, or you can come here and go to the apply mode. As you can see, it's shift. Holding shift, it's going to the apply mode. And then click here. As you can see, we sample this and transfer to the that. Nice. Be careful, you have to go to select mode or V, deselect everything. But if you want to just transfer the color, for example, this color to the that, you have to go and select the color picker and select this color or maybe this color. As you can see, this is an RGB. And then holding shift and click there. And it just transfer the color of that. Be careful about that. You have to deselect everything. Nice. You can go to the selection. As you can see in here, we have, if you open it, as you can see, we have two parts that any part has a different material of that. If you select the group, we don't have any material tab. We have two parts, main body and lead. For example, for lead, we have these materials, soft, and for this, and then you can access the material of that and change its properties there. Or, for example, for main body, you can come here and delete the materials. For lead, delete materials. As you can see, you can unlink the materials of that. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, we have a default material. You can delete. As you can see, you can delete the material. You have to select them in the material tab. I will be explaining the material more. But this is a default material and select it, and here you can change the color. For example, you like this color and don't want to, and you cannot find the RGB codes, and you want just transfer to that. Go to sampler color. Don't forget this is a sampler color. Be careful about that. Just click and then holding shift and then click here. As you can see, we can transfer the only color, not material of that. For example, I assign material to that. As you can see, we have a material. We just pick this color of that. Oh, sorry. Be careful about that. You have to deselect everything. Then again, go to the color picker, just click and then holding shift. And as you can see, just this color transfer to that, not the material with reflection and all settings. That's easy. So be careful of that. You have to, if you want to transfer material or the color, you can choose between them. And with switching between sample tool and the apply tool, you can holding shift to doing that. Be careful about that. If you want to use again, be careful. Go select V to select on the screen to deselect everything and then change the material or use. As you can see, it's disappeared. Use again, or you can, if you want, you can change it again. So we have two modes with two different tools. Hello, my friends. To continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.